Great. So we're going to kick off the second half of this session. We're going to pull up a presentation from the prior session. We're going to have Sigit from PT Perikanan give a presentation on the Perindo Fisheries Exchange, transforming fish trading in Indonesia. So Sigit, welcome.
Hello, good morning. Still morning, right? Everyone, yes. In this opportunity, I just would like to go deeper on the thing that I just already gave you hints this morning. So I would like to present more about PT Perikanan Indonesia or Indonesia Fisheries. We call it New Perindo. Why new? Because we will go with the new spirit, new energy to pursue the better perikanan in Indonesia. So yes, this is the Indonesia Fish Resources right now. On your left-hand side is the commodities that we are having all over Indonesia. WPP, if you record that, is like WPP is the zoning area of all the seas area of Indonesia. So all the sea area of Indonesia divided into 11 WPP, 11 zones. And this zones has its own unique commodities of the fish. Yeah. Yes, I just want to emphasize again, that Indonesia is the largest economic exclusive zones, number 6 in the world. And also we are number 2 in terms of longest shore after Canada. So we are the 2nd in the world. So to cut the long story short, the potential of marine product, the potential of seafood from Indonesia is very huge potential. So this morning, I just, giving you the information that the government of Indonesia, through the Ministry of Fisheries and Maritime, has already launched the program called quota-based fishing program. With this one, all over Indonesia, they offer around 8.67 million tons per year of fish you can catch from all over Indonesia. On the right-hand side, this is the data based on 2021 data from Ministry, that total production of aquatic product, from Indonesia is totaling 21.36 million in tons. So it divided into two. The first one is like from aquaculture. Of course, the biggest one is from aquaculture, 14.6 million tons. And the other one is from the wild catch, which is 6.76 million ton, and it will increase year per year. So the potential is huge over there. So I would like to go to the next slide. This is our profile, who we are. PT Perikanan Indonesia is like state-owned enterprises, state-owned company that focusing, as per the name, focusing on the fisheries in Indonesia. So one of our big mission is like to be a standby buyer, so-called, to be standby buyer for the fishermen all over Indonesia. So this is the task, what you call it, the task that government gave to us. Like we need to do a standby buyer in Indonesia. To do this, we have already the infrastructure. We have operated on 12 branches throughout Indonesia. The brown one is our branch office, and this supported by 21 unit of this office. We do have like, this is, we divided into 3 core segment industry. The first one is fish processing and trading. The second one is port businesses. And the third one is feed factory. So because of Indonesian, what you call it, territory is consists of thousands islands. So the fisheries industry is like scattered all over Indonesia. So because this scattered location and of course the fish is perishables, is the thing that you cannot like do what you call it. You cannot have a right product if you don't do the what you call it, manage the goods or the fish that you are already catch with good one, handled, so called. So that's why in terms of quantity and quality is a very big deviation. So this one is lead to the price disparity. So that's why this, next slide please. In this one, so the price disparity, so you can see on the left-hand side is the distribution of fisheries production. On the right-hand side is the unit of production distribution itself, the processing. So about 80% of capture fisheries is located outside Java Island. Java is like where the mainland of Indonesia. Java is where the Jakarta is. Java Island. So 80% capture fisheries production is outside from Java, while almost 50% of the production facility is within Java. So this one like create, the higher logistic costs, and of course the quality is lower because we need to transport from east of Indonesia to Java, to Jakarta or Surabaya, before they process it, yeah. So this is make the price disparity. So that's why, next slide please, in Perikanan Indonesia proposed like the technology to, what you call it, to capture altogether this one. So we call it Perindo Fishery Exchange. Later we want to be an Indonesian Fishery Exchange because it's gonna be like first thing in the market. So basically with these apps, we gather together all the ecosystem because there is a seller, which is a fisherman, the buyer, of course, the quality control or quality assurance, etc., and etc., the processing plant as well. So now because this application basically divided into two apps for the supplier, which is the seller. On the left-hand side, we call it Perindo Nelayan. Nelayan is a fisherman. And right-hand side, on the bottom left, is like Perindo Business, the buyer, this one. So with Indonesia Fishery Exchange is a real-time fish auction platform as a form of digitalization of conventional fish trade. IFX and change the sales system that is still manual to digital. So our plan to have a pilot project in the near future from our biggest, what you call it, cold storage in Muara Baru in Jakarta. So with this, next slide, with this application, we basically cutting the supply chain path from the previous 7 step on supply chain into only 3 layers. So basically, we just want to make the application, want to have the application that can be what you call it, marketplace for everybody in the ecosystem. So next, please. So the role of stakeholder here, fishermen, of course, on the right-hand side, providing fish to be sold in the application. And Perikanan Indonesia is a warehouse owner managing the activities as well. We do have the application as well, Perindo Fishery Exchange. Of course, the buyer is there participating in fish auctions. Technology, yes, of course, without technology, we cannot do this one. So this is our supporting in technology. And of course, the important one is the quality assurance. On the bottom, we call it PKIPM, and Sukovindo is the trusted quality control of this one. So with this one, hopefully this will benefit next. Definitely the business will have the price transparency, buyer, price certainty as well, purchase certainty for fishermen, and of course certainty of payment for the fishermen. The industry have the benefit supporting the certainty of raw material supply for the processing in industry and trusted QC quality by Sukovindo and BKIPM. And last but not least, of course, the country to become reference standard for fishery commodity prices for the government. We do have a booth. I would like to invite you to discuss more about this one. We are on the booth number 9. Thank you very much.